Alright guys, this one kicks off fast and doesn't slow down. What starts as a simple interaction outside a police station quickly spirals into a full-blown clash over rights, authority, and accountability. The officer immediately challenges the filming, not with clear law, but with attitude and assumption. Meanwhile, William stays locked in, calmly asserting a basic principle: if you're in a public place, you can record. And that's where things begin to crack. Instead of citing legislation, the officer leans on rank and presence, as if authority alone is enough. But it isn't. As the exchange unfolds, it becomes painfully obvious that this isn't about safety or legality, it's about control. And once that illusion starts breaking, the tone shifts from confident enforcement to shaky justification.
Police cars for?
Because I can. It's in a public place, obviously.
Well, that's not, is it?
Yeah, but from a public place you can record anywhere. But
for what reason then?
Because you can.
Hi. So, William, what would you intend to do with that footage?
Personal use.
For what?
Just personal use.
Like what though?
Have I committed an offence? Am I being detained?
Right, William.
Am I being detained?
Hang on, I'm talking to you.
Am I being detained?
No. Can you answer my question?
Can you answer mine? Am I being detained?
No. Can you answer my question?
Am I being detained?
Right, okay.
Can you answer my question? Am I being detained?
No, you're not.
I'm not being detained, so I'm free to go.
Go wherever you like. Okay. What we don't want you to do is film the police station.
Well, it's from a public place, so...
No, it's not.
It is. Yeah, but this is a public place. This public easement. Would you like me to show you a letter from Chief Constable Andrew Trotter, ex-police Chief Constable Andrew Trotter, who says that it's perfectly fine for public photography?
I think you want to be arrested, so...
What are you going to arrest me for?
You nicely.
What are you going to arrest me for? Can you please not... 2 meters.
Now the pressure builds, and the cracks turn into full fractures. The officer tries to escalate, hinting at further action, without ever explaining what that actually means. When pushed to clarify, she stalls, deflects, and pivots. That's the pattern. Assert first, explain never. Then comes the terrorism angle, a classic reach when no solid ground exists. But even that falls apart when she refuses to cite the specific legislation she claims to know. That's not confidence, that's avoidance. William, on the other hand, keeps asking the same simple question. Under what law? And every time, the silence gets louder. This is where the encounter stops being about filming and starts exposing something deeper. An authority figure operating without clear understanding of their own powers.
I'd like you to put your phone in another direction other than the police station. That's not a public place.
Yeah, but you can record a private place from a public place.
I will have no choice, okay, than to take further action.
And what further action would that be?
You've been advised previously.
Can you please advise me what further action that is?
You've been advised previously
I'm asking
not to record the police station.
Sergeant, I'm asking you, what further action would you take?
Right, that depends on what you do. I'm advising you
filming from a public place.
Don't talk over me, William. I'm
filming
advising
from a public
you now,
place.
okay, giving you the opportunity to move your phone, otherwise I will look at seizing your phone, because we don't know what you're doing.
You can't seize my phone. Seize my phone under what?
William, are you aware of the risk of terrorism at the moment, how high it is?
This is not for terrorist use, and the onus is on
while
you.
we may have concerns,
so do you have concerns in Section 58 of the Terrorism Act? Is that what you're citing?
Do you understand the
risk?
Section 58? I'm not quoting legislation. I don't need to quote legislation,
yes, you do.
because I know it, William.
Okay.
But what I'm asking you is, do you understand our concerns? Because if you do, then you would walk away with your phone.
You may have concerns, but that doesn't warrant reasonable suspicion.
Case and legislation to me till it's...
Alright, now it gets uncomfortable. The officer doubles down, insisting the police station can't be filmed, yet still fails to provide any legal backing. When asked about bylaws, she talks over the question instead of answering it, a clear sign there's nothing there. Then comes the shift to emotional arguments. Why would you even film this? That's not law, that's opinion. And opinions don't override rights. The situation turns almost absurd when William calmly explains he's observing architecture and public activity, only to be met with suspicion instead of reason. The officer begins framing normal behavior as inherently suspicious, which is a dangerous line to cross. Because once ordinary actions are treated like threats, accountability disappears and enforcement becomes arbitrary.
That is not a public place, and you will not film it.
You can film it from a public place.
No, you will not be filming the
You
police
can
station.
film anything from a public
No,
place.
no, that's where you're incorrect.
That
Not a
is
police
not.
station,
Yes,
it's
you
not
can.
a public place.
Is it protected
You're
by the Crown?
purposely stood here
Is it
to
protected
record
property
that
by the
police
Crown? Does it
station.
have bylaws
we
that
have
say that you don't
serious
have to
issues.
film it?
William,
Do you have?
what's more concerning
Does it
is
have?
to me
Do you
is
have
why
bylaws
do
which
you
say
want
that it's
to-
protected
why
by the
would
Crown
anybody want
and that
to
you can't film
a
it?
police station?
Do you have bylaws
William,
which say?
why would anybody want to film a police station?
Because it's,
for their own
it's from
interest.
a public place.
No,
It's a
why
nice
would you want
building.
to?
Architecture's very nice, and it's
William,
paid by people who
that's
pay
not
their
amusing,
taxes.
and you're not impressing me at all.
People
Do you
pay their
understand
taxes and buy
how
this
busy
building.
the police are? Do you understand?
Oh, you must
Do
be
you
very busy
understand how
during this
busy the police are?
Yeah.
And you are distracting us from our duties.
I'm distracting you. You came out to me. I didn't ask for you to come out.
Because you're recording the police station.
And that's
We
not a
don't
criminal
know-
offence.
We don't know what you're recording.
Okay, I'm doing it for
so
a-
you carry on quoting
I'm doing it for a
legislation,
public
but
business.
I'd like you to walk away with your phone. You can
No.
record all around here, that's absolutely fine.
It's
But do
information
not
that's for public
record-
interest.
Do you not listen to people?
It's information for public interest.
William, you're being rude.
I might be.
Now the encounter takes a sharper turn. The officer suggests that filming police vehicles is somehow linked to criminal intent, an extreme leap with no evidence behind it. This is where internal frustration starts leaking into the interaction. Instead of enforcing law, they're reacting emotionally to being challenged. Even more concerning, they begin issuing instructions they openly admit aren't based on any offense. That's not policing, that's overreach. And when William questions whether it's an actual order, the response becomes evasive again. The power dynamic is shifting fast. The more composed he remains, the more unsettled they become. And what we're watching now isn't enforcement, it's an attempt to regain control in a situation slipping out of their hands.
Go in.
William, you've been walking around the police station.
Yeah, I've been walking around, looking at the architecture, looking at all the different officers, coming in, doing the duties.
plain vehicles in the back, you've been doing that.
Yeah. All the different
For what
vehicles
reason?
paid by the tax.
There's only one reason that people do that, and
What's
that's to
that?
commit a crime.
That's to commit a crime.
Yeah.
Are you inferring something?
Well, that's the only reason why people would do that, isn't it? So
No.
what we're asking you is just to go.
I'm not looking to commit a crime, and you have no reasonable evidence to say that I'm going to be committing a crime.
Well, to film a police station and to film a car with a private
Common law doesn't
van on the
state
side,
that that is
doesn't
reasonable
matter, you can
suspicion.
state whatever law you want at me.
Common law
isn't
isn't
something that you
legislation.
do.
No,
It's
but-
our plain vehicles around the side.
Yeah.
So what we've asked you to do is
I didn't
go
actually
now.
know they were plain vehicles. I thought they were officers'
Oh, right,
cars.
okay, in
but
the
anyway.
back.
That's even more
Police
concerning.
station.
You thought they were officers' cars?
Yeah, so I
Alright,
was
so
looking
now
at
you're
the
filming
officers
officers'
coming out.
cars.
Yeah.
Oh, right, why? For what
Because I
reason?
thought they were coming out from their duty.
Yeah, so you're out filming officers' cars. Right,
yeah,
okay.
for the,
What
the
for,
officer car
William?
park.
William, what for?
Because I can. Because it's a
No,
public
you
place.
can't.
No, you can't.
No,
Because it's a
you
public
cannot. You cannot record
And what says
private
that?
property.
Yes, you
okay,
can.
that is private. That
And what
backyard.
says that? Is it just you
Is
and
this-
your little head
is
that
this
says
little
that
quiz
you
that you're
can't
trying
do
to
that?
perform to
No,
us
no,
now?
I'm just asking
Right,
you.
William.
I'm
Do
just
not
asking
record
you.
officers' cars.
Okay,
That is extremely
is that-
dangerous to those officers.
is that an
because We
order?
don't know where you're going to.
Is that an order?
William, listen to me,
Is that
please.
an order?
William,
I'm
do not
asking you a question.
record-
Is that an order?
Listen to me, please.
I'm asking you a
Do not
question. Is that an
record police
order?
officers' cars,
I'm asking you a
because
question.
if
Is that an order?
appears on social
It won't be
media,
appearing
you
on
will
social
be
media.
located and spoken
Okay.
to.
Alright guys, here comes the escalation phase. Threats start replacing arguments. The officer implies consequences if the footage appears online, even though no law has been broken. That's an intimidation tactic, plain and simple. Then things get worse. She refuses to identify legal grounds, blocks access to identification procedures, and misrepresents policy. That's not just a mistake, that's a breakdown in professional standards. When authority figures start making up rules on the spot, trust collapses instantly. William keeps pressing for clarity, and every time, the response is either deflection or silence. At this point, the encounter has fully shifted from a routine interaction to a case study in how not to handle public accountability.
Police
Okay.
have a dangerous job
Yeah, they
without
do.
this nonsense.
They
You
do.
want
This
to film
isn't
them.
nonsense, but anyway.
Right, well, what concerns me more is why a young lad like yourself would want to spend his time walking around a police station and filming officers' cars.
You're saying that I can't film
You can't film
private.
the police station.
That I can't film
You can
private
film.
land from a public place. Can you tell me
Right.
where you've got that information from?
Right, no, I can't tell you
Okay.
that. I'm not prepared to tell you anything about that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, it's not appropriate to record.
It doesn't matter
police
where it's appropriate
Well,
or
you're not
not.
even going to listen, are you?
No.
You're not going to listen. You're just being rude.
I'm not being rude.
Do not film police officers' vehicles,
William.
private vehicles.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave?
Can you give me your epaulette number and state your name?
You can see it, William. You can see it, William.
300575. And your name?
You got my number there, mate.
Can I see your warrant card?
No.
Can I see your warrant card,
Are you going to
please?
leave, William?
Proof that you have authorisation to exercise your
William,
duty,
you're
your
not going
warrant
to see any
card.
warrant card. You don't need to.
Yeah, but you have to produce it upon request. That's Cheshire Police. That's Cheshire Police policy.
William, you're
That's
not
Cheshire
seeing any
Police
warrant cards,
policy.
okay?
Cheshire
End of
Police
story.
policy. Upon request, you will produce your warrant card.
Now we hit peak tension. The officers attempt to use dispersal powers, suggesting he must leave despite no evidence of wrongdoing. That's a serious escalation, and again, it's unsupported. When questioned, they fall back on vague claims like wasting police time, which doesn't apply here at all. The situation becomes almost surreal. The person being approached is accused of causing the interaction he didn't initiate. And when challenged further, the officer snaps, reacting emotionally instead of professionally. The "how dare you" moment says everything. It reveals a mindset where questioning authority is treated as defiance rather than a right. And that's the real issue here, not the filming, but the inability to handle scrutiny.
To leave, aren't
But are you asking me, or are you giving me a direct order?
you to leave?
Is that an order?
You can go on your own, right? You can walk away, or I'll go and get one of those direction to leave, and then you won't be able to come back for 24 hours. Yeah?
That's fine.
Okay.
So you're saying you're not going to leave?
No, definitely not.
Good. So you are going to go?
Sorry?
You are going to go?
No.
Pardon?
No.
Why would you be able to
Are you giving me a dispersal
The
order?
officer's just explained to you what she's going to do. I'm not repeating it, William.
And what
We're
gives you
very busy today.
And what gives you the grounds to give me a dispersal
William,
order?
listen to me.
What gives you
we are very
the grounds to
busy
give me a
today,
dispersal
and you
order?
are wasting police time.
I'm not wasting
Do you
police time. You're
understand?
wasting police time.
Right, do you understand there's an offence of wasting police time as well?
Yeah, but
You
I'm
do.
not
You
committing
know your
that offence.
legislation, you'd know that as well.
I'm
we are
not
very
committing
busy
an
today
offence.
with some serious incidents.
I didn't call
and
you
you
up.
are
You
wasting
came
time.
out.
No, William, you know what you've done.
I've
okay?
not committed any offences.
Right,
If I have, arrest me under Pace Code G paragraph 2.1.
Right, the officer's gone to get the order, okay?
Dispersal
And
order,
you
and
will
what-
be asked.
And
You'll
what
find out
rights
when
do
she
you
comes
have to
back.
give me a dispersal order?
When she comes back, she will.
Alright, final stretch. And this is where everything unravels completely. With no legal footing left, the officer pivots to a last-ditch threat using the Malicious Communications Act, despite clearly misunderstanding its purpose. That law deals with harassment and intent, not lawful filming. When even basic legal distinctions like summary versus indictable offenses come into play, it becomes obvious the knowledge gap is real. And just like that, the authority collapses. No answers, no enforcement, just a quiet retreat. The officers walk away, leaving behind a situation they couldn't control and couldn't justify. What started as confidence ends in silence. And that's the takeaway: when authority isn't backed by understanding, it doesn't hold. It folds.
You're a Crown servant.
You're not going to leave?
No.
Okay. You're not helping yourself here, William. You're really
not helping
Really
myself.
not helping Cheshire Constabulary at all.
Aren't I?
No, because you're wasting here 2 patrols at the moment.
I'm not wasting the time. You came out to me for no particular reason. You leave any time you want. I'm not detaining you. Give me that dispersal notice.
No, William, basically,
Oh, there's 2
What?
metres, please.
yeah, what I've decided to do is,
Yeah.
you've been seen filming private vehicles.
Which
Okay.
is not illegal,
So-
but sure.
What I'm going to advise you now is that if any of that footage of those private vehicles is on any social media whatsoever, you will be arrested
For
for malicious communications.
okay, and what grounds do you have for that?
understand?
What grounds do you have for
Now,
that?
do you understand what that is?
I have to have intent for that to be malicious. I
No,
don't
do
have
you
intent for that.
understand?
To be.
Do you understand what
I
that
understand that, but I know that.